Hey Taurus, how are you? Welcome back to all the returning viewers, and if you're new, it's fabulous to have you here. I'm Mary Ellen. I'm coming to you from a little place that I call Moonrise Cottage in the woods of Vermont. My guides are talking about the geography. So I'm here to channel some messages for you about your quantum energy. My guys are saying they're saying we are referencing the group of folks who have been here for a while who really understand what this channel is all about. And we're talking about you as a quantum string of energy here to begin the process of weaving the tapestry of all souls. And so for you, Taurus, the oracle cards that came out this month really reflect the reading very well. And I forgot to say, there's a lot of links below. I've just reopened my calendar for readings, and there are some new offerings that are available, including a soul reading. If you want to get in touch with a being that is incarnating through you, like I just said, as factors of a couplehood. So whether you're coupled or not, there's lots of ways for babies to come through these days, isn't there? If you want to talk to the soul of that being that is incarnating through you or through as a result of your partnership, that's what they were talking about, please go to the website and fish around in there. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of offerings. And if you have any ideas or desires about how you want this channel to go forward in the coming year, drop me an email, okay? Click the link below. Watch the astrology links that are below. They reference the energy that I'm going to be talking about. So Taurus, we all know how powerful you are and what your energy, the stubborn nature of your energy here upon the earth. So this month in February, look at that. There's a lot going on. So do you see this notion of holy mountain? Whoops, sorry, wrong one. You see yourself sitting up there in the full light of the sun? It took a lot for you to get up there, didn't it, Taurus? But you are sitting right there. And you have an enormous capacity for sacred vision this month. Look at that. Look. My goodness. So, do you see the numerology? We're talking about heaven. There's a sacred love aspect that's going on within you, and for some of you as a result of a partnership. I'm going to tell you all about it. But where'd it go? There it is. See how that adds up to 7 as well? Very sacred numerology going on. You are reaching the height of your ability, and you are in the high place, my guides are saying. Some of you are manifesting a love connection. Some of you are already in it. And you know, I don't have to tell you anything about it. You already know. We're going to look at some of the indications. So from that place, my guides are saying, this is the energy that you're wielding. Mountain lion. So as a result of this, right, you're going to continue to journey and to go deeper into yourself, your quantum energy, the journey with a love partner, and that adds up to an 8. It's an infinity moment for you, and you're going to be able to use the fierceness of your energy. And is there anybody who's not afraid of a massive bull standing in the field? Nope, there isn't. Same with mountain lion. This is about using your power and your fierceness to provide sacred leadership to the tribe, meaning humanity. So let's jump into it. The reason is because you are carrying Uranus in your first house, and this month in February, there's a massive amount of conjunction going on that's going to bring a lot of shift and change and shock and awe, and you are the appropriate one to carry this, while Capricorn is carrying Pluto and continuing the job of destruction and rebuilding. You are working with the literal fire of existence in order to bring destiny forward. This is about having reached a rite of passage, and you have all the tools you need. You're strong, you're clear, and you're literally working with the fire of the Uranus energy. A new foundation. The 6 of Wands is about victory in life and in love. So that's the theme. Here's the card that indicates you. Look at that. You aren't putting up with any, are you? No, you're not. And you are standing firm, and you are holding this energy, and you're not going to let anybody mess with it. On an energetic level, you're going to help us move our way through these days that we're in. I can't tell because it's always in front of my face. Okay? The protector, in a sense. My guys are talking about the protector of sacred lore, which is the sun card. So this is your energy underneath the umbrella of this idea, okay? And my guys want to talk, this month they've been talking to me about shifting some of the way I speak about the energies because of the way the energies are changing. So we need you, beautiful Taurus, to stand firm, stand your ground. That's the way you're going to provide leadership. This is the Four of Pentacles. It's about hanging on to what you've got and not letting anybody knock you off your center, right? Some readers will say the Four of Pentacles is you're stingy and you won't share, whatever. No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about you being the protector. Clearly, that's what this is about. So it's a little fairy tale about some people who were doing some wrong to the wisdom holder, who finally went to them and said, knock it off. Don't be doing that. I see what you're doing. You think I don't see what you're doing? So my guide said, frame that up to recent historical events happening around the world and here in the United States. See the crack in the sky? And basically, you're just standing there saying, if you don't stop, you have to stop. You've been cheating, lying, stealing. You got to knock it off now. By the way, you got to give me my stuff back. Okay? My kids are talking about vibration, things like that. So they didn't. And they were banished, turned into beasts so that everybody could see their true intentions on the outside, and banished into the forest, away from the tribe. Interesting, isn't it? So here's why. Look, that's the first step on your human journey. Let's see if I can frame it up for you. Look at that. You see where you're going? Straight up to the top of the mountain. No joke, no lie. That's where you're standing. That's the energy that's literally available to you for your leadership capacity that we need right now, because you're strong enough to stand upon the earth and bring the awakening that is meant to happen. That is what your quantum energy is for in these times, because you incarnated in order to be here for this. It's how it's being utilized. It's also what is available to you. All right. So my guides want everybody to ponder these messages now and understand that this is the energy that is swirling around you, that is available to you in order to activate your quantum energy to take up the task and to experience it, literally working with the divine, offering yourself to the divine as an instrument to help us all come to this sacred knowledge. This is the Three of Pentacles. In a typical tarot deck, you see an apprentice standing on a bench in a temple of some kind. And the guides and the benefit factors come to have a discussion with you. What shall we do next? How shall we fashion this temple? Do you need anything? And you offer yourself as an instrument of shift and change. It's really phenomenal. The Magician. Taurus, you are literally here on this earth emanating this energy in order to assist every being to take part in the transformation that is happening. You are, of course, going to feel it in your own life in some way. Whatever is meant for you. In this deck, the Sacred Magician is the decider of will. You get to decide how you will transform and whether or not you will take up the energy and stand in the radiant, my cats are talking about the radiant hue of the Uranus energy that's in your first house, now coming into some really intense conjunctions with Jupiter in the month of February. Please go click the links below and watch the astrology. I'm begging you. It's really important background information for you to understand yourself and the journey and the purpose of being here as a radiant energy, quantum string of energy, in order to cause us all to go on this journey and transform. Very important this month. Some of you are riding the wave with a sacred partner. Some of you are using your magic to bring the male and female energies within you into beautiful, loving alignment, loving both sides of yourself. The full moon is coming soon. Today's the 24th. I think the full moon is on the 28th. I'm trying to get the readings out. There's something happening with sacred love energy that is coming into alignment because of all the conjunctions and the squares that are going on. Some of you are engaged with a really beautiful soulmate of some kind. It might be a love relationship. It might not. It doesn't matter. My guides keep saying, it doesn't matter anymore. We have to shift our focus about what love, quote unquote, love means. So we're talking about heart chakra energy that is illuminated and comes into some kind of culmination point on this full moon that ushers us into the month of February, when all of these intense conjunctions are going on, utilizing your radiant energy that is engaged and taken up by and utilizing. Okay, they're talking about the radiant energy. Making sure that that radiant energy is shining here upon the earth. That's what you're doing. See that? Okay. That's what's going on with your energy in this month of February, ushered in by the full moon that's coming, and it's the wolf moon. So this is why, Taurus, this is your intention. This is the energy that takes you to the, what people would say, the higher vibration of yourself as a quantum being standing here upon this earth, radiating this Uranus energy that is meant to have everybody in this realm awaken in whatever way they're ready for. So there you are. Need I remind you, my guides are saying, need we remind you where you're standing? Beautiful Taurus, with your radiant energy of awakening. Look at that. Seriously. So you are, sorry, wrong card. You are this, my guides are saying, on this earth, in this moment, when you walk down the street or go to the store, or they're saying, ride in your car, understand what you're emanating and allow it to flow through you. Focus on your day-to-day life with this addition to your understanding of self. So this is the Ten of Pentacles. Do you see the angels? That's the Akashic records emanating into and from the bowl. And you're standing there watching it happen and having some kind of an epiphany. The quest of sacred knowledge, that's the Ten of Pentacles. It's about having it all. That's what we all want here on this earth, no matter which avenue we come through, right? And here in the United States, we've just been through this giant thing, right? It's time to come together. Now that the fight is over, sort of, there's been a decision's been made. So now you're just going to be holding this energy at the mountaintop and emanating it out into the space around you. And on a soul level, here's what you're going to understand and you're going to experience on this full moon. This is the moon card, obviously. In this deck, it's known as the Imaginer of Harmony. So, Taurus, please in your daily prayers, meditations, thoughts, whatever, however you do that, when you get up, my guides are saying, when you get up in the morning and when you go get in your bed at night, hold this image in your mind and imagine harmony, getting all choked up, here in this place that you inhabit in these days. You're going to be able to imagine and therefore bring forward, help the manifestation of harmony in this place where we live. You can go deep into the Piscean energy, deep into the water element, if you'd like, or you can get in the boat, put your hands on the oars. It'll take you to any place into which you can imagine harmony. That's the first step on your soul journey. So when you perform these actions and these intentions based on the energy that is within you and that you are available to you, it's a dual process that's going on. See that? That's the death card. Death and transformation in a very shamanically led way. There's the shaman carrying the head across the divide of the sacred feminine back into the universe in order to awaken because of the uranium energy that you are carrying. Love it. I'm going to show you. My guys are talking about the sacred triad. Here's why. Look at that. Followed by the death card. This is extremely powerful this month. Taurus. Do you see all the souls in that boat? They feel lost. They cannot find their destination. They're panicking. And yet the sun is rising. There's the soul at the head of the boat. You are standing in the front of the boat, Taurus, using your strength to help us all come through this divide. My guys are focusing on the word of, and they're saying, yeah, the divide, the divide. The sun is going to come up. This is the end of a cycle. The quest of a sacred battle. It's done, isn't it? It's over. And yet, there is more that is meant to come. So that is the way in which you are guiding us. Taurus, look at yourself this month. Do you see how deep and mystical and sacred that is? It's blowing my mind. And I sometimes feel like I've seen it all because I do so many readings and the monthlies come out. Look at that. Taurus, thank you. That's all I want to say. Really, thank you very much. I hope I'm doing justice to the explanation of this journey and what your energy is offering while you literally create the intentions of the universe in order to manifest them in this place because of where you're standing with all the Uranus energy and the awakening and etc., providing this type of really fierce leadership. And when we need a Taurus to be fierce, this is the kind of leadership we want. That's what your energy is being used for in these days. Okay? Along with a sacred love partner for some of you. Something's going to be revealed at the full moon. You're going to come into alignment. So, in a traditional tarot, you see the numeral 2, the dialogue of art. It's about a sacred dialogue, about love, using love energy. What is it? What is going to be revealed on the full moon? All this brilliance that's coming through this reading. So if you are in a love partnership, understand there is something that will be available to you both. Perhaps the passion and the desire and the awareness of what the sacred partnership is for. It's going to be revealed to you. Some aspect of your partnership is going to come into culmination and illumination, and you will take the next step forward. Melding yourselves together, coming into balance because of the sacred waters that come, right, love energy, through the motion, the gravity of the moon. A new place, many perspectives coming to you, new growth, blossoming. They're communicating telepathically. The male half of this equation is going through a massive transformation, and we see male energy all over the reading, and the feminine is sitting there with her passion, engaged with the male half of your energy so you can bring it through the portal. After you imagine the harmony that you desire, that can come through you to bring the rest of humanity along. That's what's going on. Don't ever doubt it, and don't doubt yourself. So the outcome is, look, the reason those 3 cards are there on the soul level is because you are here, your contract to be here for this moment, in order that a sacred alchemical change can come about us. All of us, definitely for you, but here upon the earth, that is the sacred goddess Coventina, who exists in the universe. And she takes up the energy of sacred amalgamation. Do you see the portal? Indicated by the full moon. She is the mingler of energy. She is known as the sacred butter churner, and she brings form to that which is not in form. That's where your energy is going, and the outcome of you in your life, something new is happening. You are being brought into a new form, of awareness, I think, a new energy state that is available to a Taurus, while you help all of humanity come into its new form of consciousness. So let's pick something from the sacred bowl, since we're talking about the sacred bowl. We'll pull a rune. Spirit, can you please give some guidance to beautiful Taurus about this message and about their destiny, about their energy for February? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. It's a fertile moment. It's about partnership. You see that? The fertility that a partnership brings. You and your partner, you and the universe bonded together. X is the symbol for partnership. And the runes guide us and caution us to know that in order to be in a stable partnership, each person has to stand in themselves, stable and fully present inside of themselves in order for a partnership to be successful. And it is at the apex of the connection that brings forward the fertility from the energetics of the connection in order to bring what is meant to come next. So Taurus, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I am eager to get out the news that's going to be coming from Moonrise Cottage, and I'll be doing that soon. I think I'm going to have a live stream next week on Sunday, which will be, maybe it's the 1st. I think today's the 24th. I'm not sure because I have been melding into my own days. So keep an eye out and check the links below. And if you have any inspiration for Moonrise Cottage about what would be a great way to go forward through 2021, I'd love to hear it. So thanks, everyone. I appreciate it. And I'll be eager to be with you next month. Thanks.